Good evening. Today is September 19th, 2022. I have a product review which I am very excited about. A type of product that is close to my heart, cheese, the food of Caesar. And I am particularly fond of cheese. I grew up in Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin. I was born in Wisconsin. And of course, Wisconsin is known as a cheese state. It's one of the centers of cheese production in the world. So I do enjoy cheese. However, quick disclaimer, I'm not a cheese connoisseur. I'm not a cheese expert. I do appreciate good cheese. However, even though I have lived in Wisconsin for most of my life, I never became a cheese connoisseur as much as I like cheese. But nonetheless, I have a product today that I'd like to introduce without further ado. And this is the product. Castello Gouda cheese and smoked Gouda. So the brand is Castello, and the type of cheeses are Gouda and smoked Gouda. So I haven't eaten a lot of Gouda cheese, and as far as this brand, it's only in the last 12 months that I've been introduced to this brand. And my review is going to go off on a couple of tangents, not too far, but just a couple, because I have some unique personal experience with this product. In the past 12 months, I worked at a cheese factory here in Wisconsin that makes this cheese. And although the brand is Castello, the parent company is a very large cheese maker called Arla Foods. And Arla Foods is a European company, a Danish-Swedish multinational company that's based out of Denmark. And they do have a worldwide presence. It's a very large company, a very successful company. And they make a lot of cheeses. A lot of their cheeses are award-winning. And before going any further, another quick disclaimer. I don't have any sort of financial relationship with Arla Foods, nor do I have any friends or relatives that have any sort of investment or business relationship with Arla Foods. That said, again, I did work at the Arla Cheese Factory here in Wisconsin for a short time. I wasn't directly employed by Arla. However, I worked for a temporary agency, a temp company, that provided employees to the Arla Cheese Factory here in the Fox Valley of Wisconsin. So I'm not going to get too far into my experience working at the cheese company. It didn't end as well as I would have liked, but that's not the focus of this product review. I can tell you that I was very impressed with the passion that Arla Foods has for their product, all the way from the farmers, the cows. They have a holistic approach. I would definitely encourage you to visit their website to find out about the company. Their website is arlausa.com. That's ARLAUSA.com. And the website is robust and tells a lot about the company and the products that they make. While I was working for or at Arla, I got a chance to sample a lot of cheeses. I was there for Christmas of 2021, and even though I was a contract worker, I did receive the standard Christmas presents from the company, which was a lot of cheese. So their cheese is really very good. I hadn't eaten their cheese prior to working there, and I would definitely encourage you to try their cheese. It's outstanding. So getting back to working at the factory, like I said, it's the details of my time there are kind of beyond the scope of this review. However, again, the care that's made, the just this the way that the high level of food safety that's employed at these cheese factories is really remarkable. It was similar to being in a lab where you have to wear special clothing, special shoes, your face and hair has to be covered. So there are all of these protocols, all of these safety protocols. So I don't have a background in food production, but I was extremely impressed by how many safety steps there are, how the workers are educated on food safety. So I feel very confident eating after having worked in a food production facility in a food factory. I am very comfortable eating foods that are produced in these factories because the safety protocols are really very highly rigorous and extraordinary. So getting back to this specific product or these specific cheeses, let's open them up. So and before I do that, one of the things that really appealed to me about these cheeses, and I can't say this about all their product because I don't know, but a lot of their products are vegetarian safe. They are made with microbial rennet that is not an animal byproduct. Most rennet in the United States is, well, I shouldn't say, I want to phrase this correctly. Most rennet made in the U.S. is from the intestines of cows, sheep, or pigs. So it's if you're a vegetarian and you don't want to eat any of that type of animal byproduct, you want to check and see what type of rennet is used. Is it a vegetarian rennet or is it an animal rennet? So both of these cheeses, it is non-animal rennet that's used. So this is suitable for vegetarians. Now also I wanted to tell you about the price of this cheese. This is a 7-ounce circle of cheese. I don't know I should know, but I don't know the exact what they call this type of circle. This is a 7 ounces, and as is the smoked Gouda, and they I want to tell you about the pricing. Both of these I bought for $3.29 at a grocery store called Woodman's. And Woodman's is a very large, I'm not quite sure how to characterize it, kind of a warehouse type grocery store that has very good prices. So $3.29, and this is premium cheese. This is premium cheese. It's outstanding cheese. And so $3.29 is not bad. However, this exact cheese, I purchased this for $3.29 yesterday, and at one of that's an outstanding price for this cheese. At one of the other grocery stores in the area, Festival Foods, which I like Festival Foods, and I shop there a lot. If you take a close look, this same cheese is on sale for $6.99. The full retail price, I'm not sure if you can see that, $8.49. So full price at Festival Foods, $8.49. So it's way more than twice as much. So $3.29 versus $8.49. Now granted, this is on sale for $6.99. The full retail is $8.49. So I'm not in the financial situation where I can buy a 7-ounce circle of cheese for $8.49 or even $6.99. So just wanted to give you an idea on the pricing. There is a variation. So let's open this up. Just before I'll give you one more close look. So this cheese is coated with some sort of, I don't know if this is wax or what this coating is. However, I do know you don't want to eat that coating. It's not edible. So let's open the smoked Gouda 2. So here is the regular Gouda, smoked Gouda. So let's cut into this. I'm not sure what the best way is to remove this, or if it's, I don't know if one is supposed to remove it all at once, or if you are aware of what the correct or best way to remove this. You're welcome to comment. So there it is. Smells rich. And then here is the smoked. Oops. Now, obviously for sanitary purposes, you want to make sure that I'm the only person that's going to be eating this cheese and my hands are very clean. However, obviously the way I'm handling this food is not the way you'd want to handle it. So there, again, I apologize. I don't know the best way to remove this. Um, there they are. Here's the smoked. And the smoke definitely has a smokier smell, well, a smoky smell to it. And there is a strength rating. The smoked Gouda is a 2 mild, and the Gouda is a mild. So let's try this. Take a chunk off the cheese. Cut the cheese. Very delicious, very tasty. Gouda cheese, it is very flavorful. It has a unique flavor to it. I don't really have the right words to describe it. It doesn't taste like cheddar. It's not very super mild like mozzarella. Somewhat salty. So now this cheese there are many things you could eat the cheese with. You could eat it with obviously crackers, other hors d'oeuvres. You could eat it by itself. What I like to do is I use it for sandwiches. I use it for cheese sandwiches. Here is the smoked. Now the smoked has a very, to my palate, it's quite smoky. Now I love that flavor. However, a lot of people don't like that flavor. So if you don't like that smoky flavor, this would not be the cheese for you. However, if you like the smoky flavor, I love the smoky flavor, this would be a good choice. So the cheeses have a very similar texture. They have a similar flavor. The smoked Gouda tastes like a smoke. It tastes like Gouda but smoky, if that makes sense. So I'm going to, after I finish this interview, I'm going to make a cheese sandwich. What I like to do is I'll just slice some thin slices, put the slices on a couple of some high quality bread, and just pop it in the oven, and the cheese will melt on the bread, and I have a nice little cheese melt. I also love using this type of cheese for tuna melts, which are one of my favorite foods to make. And so you could use this cheese for pretty much anything that one would typically use cheese for. So it's very outstanding cheese. I highly recommend it. I think it is available in many grocery stores across the United States. Again, the brand is Castello. Gouda. Smoked Gouda. And if you want to find out where you can purchase this cheese, visit the arlausa.com website. Thank you so much for watching. As always, appreciate your support. Take care. Talk soon. Thank you.